742 79099 natraga
First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister fates Captain Soiba Maningba Rangnamei of Bihar Regiment. "12-hour ban imposed on Uripo Kangchub Road ends peacefully." Chief Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar inspects different district and session judge courts. And India's daily COVID-19 cases fall, active case load drops below 1,50,000. Very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur. This is SURAJ Tabam giving you the news. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren felicitated Captain Soiba Maningba Rangnamei today at Chief Minister Secretariat in Imphal in praise of his act of bravery in the face-off between Indian Army and Chinese PLA in Galwan region of Ladakh on June 15, 2020. Captain Soiba Maningba is currently with 16 Bihar Regiment. He hails from Katomei of Senapati district. Speaking at the felicitation function, Chief Minister Biren lauded the valor of Captain Maningba, saying it is matter of pride for the state. Biren asserted that his courage and patriotism is commendable.
Captain, young energetic Weber, Manipuri Mayamna, Nahansu, Mitarama to emigrate for NDA Pasore, Aduna, Sumaina, Nasan Gidamakta, Nasan building, the Nasan singing with the sacrifice or courageous fighters in Jibu. Makhatana encouraged of Vikani, once again, I congratulate you and the state as a whole honor your courageous activities which you sought against the enemy.
Chief Minister Biren meanwhile announced a ₹2 crore project to build a memorial park at Manipuri Hill where Major Bob Ralingnau Kathing, a hero, was cremated. Major Ralingnau Bob Kathing was instrumental in bringing Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh under the Indian Union. Biren also announced to expand the INA Memorial Complex at Moirang where Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose unfurled the tricolour. The government will also preserve and protect Koirenge Airfield and Palel Airfield as historical sites. These two airfields were built and used during the World War II.
Machu Hungi Firan Yungakanda, Arunachal se India ki part amane and Firan Yung Kibadumba, Manipur Masa, Manipuri Tangkul Naga, Bokwating, Major Bokwating, Magi, Bongpum, Mantripuki the lady, but the Magi, Ekoi Ulpa Karur Anigi Matataki Kaitog later, Hana the Pa, Sakra Kairakat and Matabon Tokna, but Magi. Statue of Malone and Magi Park, Memorial Park, Major Bob Kating, the person who hosted the tricolour of India at Arunachal Pradesh. Adugumba Nipadu Sumabu Sumasa Kangboina, Magi recognition, bok kwathing gi koi pak ama sengolakani.
The 12-hour ban called by Uripok Apunba Loop and Uripok Apunba Nupi Loop along Uripok Kangchup Road in Imphal West ended peacefully. They protested against shop construction by All Manipur Bar Association Amba near Cherab Court complex located at Uripok. A report said the police detained 2 ban supporters this morning. They are identified as UYDC President Yumlembam Romeo, age 54 years, son of Buddha, and UYDC Secretary Khuraizam Dennis, age 40 years, son of KH Raghumani. Uripok Apunba Loop Joint Secretary Lyrik Yangbam Vedic told media that the government's apathy has worsened the matter. He added that Uripok residents are angry at Amba's move. He also condemned the police for detaining 2 strike supporters and demanded immediate release of the duo without any condition.
Ahing pung ahum dagi akhoi Uripok maikai sida kathen bambi me amna chingbasi lai khoi ngarang su mokhoi na pot tekchelu basi mang amang ata thokdana ba haidana khoi maip ki thongda ngarang su khoi aware tawjai adu mokhoi ngasi sodumak phamak badagi akhoina masi han chathok piro lokthok piro haidana khoina warning tawringai talak sida khoi ki police ki chilinau sing laga khoi ki thongmi khoi president khoi ki club ki thongmi sing haidare adu miwe ani phagre adu yaragadi khoina huji haijai si miwe ani sichu ban loiraga thadok panat tabida ngasi hujik within yam thuna thadok piro natragadi khoi achang akan ba khongjang kaya ama adumak changjalakani na khoi thamjari.
In the meantime, Manipur High Court Chief Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar today inspected the condition of different district and session judge courts and other lower courts. The courts included Cherab Court, Imphal East District Session Judge Court and other courts located at Lumfield Path.
Anova Chief Justice High Court of Manipur gi Anova Chief Justice lakam haiba jaga singjigi apapata mayam yengminabani ngasai de koina leije hauju jomu moji lampian chakre adu lampian gi potu jo koina pamjaba mayam do koi hairu nabing do koju moi matung ilaga koi hauju lampian da sakadabi tori.
India's daily cases of the coronavirus disease COVID-19 fell to 10,584 and fresh fatalities remain below 100 for the 13th time this month, taking the country's tally to 1,10,16,434 according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare this morning. There were 78 fatalities in the last 24 hours, which have taken the death toll to 1,56,463, the Health Ministry's dashboard showed. There are 1,47,306 active cases of the coronavirus disease this morning, lower than 1,50,055 reported yesterday, data also showed. Active cases of the coronavirus disease had done up by 4,421 last morning to go back over the 1,50,000 mark for the first time in 17 days and registered the steepest rise since the end of November last year. India's active cash load was 4,55,555 on November 27. Active cases were last recorded above the 1,50,000 mark at 1,50,460 on February 5th. The Health Ministry has said that the surge in active cases is due to a spike in the number of daily infections in Maharashtra, Kerala, Chhattisgarh, Punjab and Madhya Pradesh. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Laser roasted puff with the Little Backyard Company na puthok chaba gehu mapumdagi semba iron gi chang wang na yawba thau gi chang nem na yawba ahal angang puna chabada hakchang da kanaba kaya marum piraba supna tagi lupa kuntra khakta piba hauraba chanaba makhalni fangfam Krishu House Uripok Isnam Lekai near Robert Naurem showroom. Contact number 7005746396.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing ki facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adom gidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adom gi mit lemna test tawjari amasung adom gi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East. Tom Cable ki subscriber sing the Khangan Jari Madudi subscriber sing na channel suna amadi ayat apan yaudana yengbinaba recharge tawiyo.
Pizariba package singdi basic package sta lupa chani amadi atopa package singda lupa chahum yankai chamri amadi chamri yankai pijari. Recharge taunabagi makhada pijariba kuthang ahum asidagi khanbiyu. Ahanbada online recharge. Online da recharge taunabagi TOMTV.co.in da changbiduna yamna laiba process ta recharge tawiyu. Anisubada distributor recharge. Isa ki distributor singda monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyu. Natraga ahum subada office recharge. Uripok khoisnam lekai da leiba TOMTV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyu. Khanghanjariba Tom Cable Uripok khoisnam lekai Imphal. Ekoi contact number 89742790999 natraga 8132089758.
Manipur Miam gi nungairaba paujel British Clinical Excellence Award panglaba heart ke ana layeng da sahi kuntra gi matak experience leiraba Dr. L Shyam Kishore Manipur gi ahan mamasung amat ngairaba FRCP London oiraba heart specialist asigi makada Sky Hospital da pung kumari chupna heart ki makal makha kaya gi ana layeng bagi khudong chaba phangbigani miyam na pambibagi matung inna OPD consultation su pijari matamdi ayuk pung nipan dagi ama phawwa nungthil pung ani dagi manga phawwa loinana RBSK gi card pairaba singi oinadi OPD amadi eco free oijagani Sky Hospital na pijariba atoppa khudong chaba singsu lobi ho akupa marol gi damak reception ga tanabi.
Welcome back after the break. Hauchong Village Chairman Cherry Berium has warned of boycotting the upcoming Independence Day celebration at Hauchong subdivision if the authority concerned fails to complete the construction work on TD block under Hauchong subdivision before August 15 next. Talking to reporters today at the TD block construction, Cherry Berium said that Hauchong subdivision has 16 villages and that the previous state government had issued an order for construction of the TD block on August 7, 2014. The current government has taken up the construction work under 2017-2018 budget and that 90% of the construction has been completed.
Kumsigi laiba 15 August Independent Numit asida mafam asida building anaw asida mayam Independent Numit 15 August pangthokpa bami masida 15 August pangthokta taradi akhoi Hauchong subdivision gi 15 August bukot tawgani habisi government bu wakhan chingsin jabani media gi thongdegi aduga loinana sabiriba building asisu work agency oibiriba na quality maintain phajana tawbinana ba mari lainaba engineering amadi work agency nasu thabak asi phajana subiraga thuna inauguration tawraga mayam gi khutta sinaraga office asida karaga.
Meanwhile, Village Authority Council Hauchong Area Chairman Khumba Agag told reporters that people in Hauchong subdivision are upset over the halt of the TD block construction work.
Sarkar na su thuna yengsan biyo aduga department na su yengsan biyo contractor na su yengsan biyo aduga local ki leader mayam gi khawrang ba haibisi atai natre hariba lambi thong khakta natte hariba TD block asi sabiragadi mathang adum lakadaba laire haibasi ekhoi su koi public singi vision da su si udon lairabani aduna hariba wafam ase ngasi media mayam da phungdok ba khakta nataduna hojik sarkar puriba Shri Nongthambam Biren Honorable Chief Minister mahaki cabinet mayam nasu athuba matamda masi action si lokhatpire haraga inauguration si ikui dana tawbiyo haibase.
In a major breakthrough, the Churachandpur police busted a large brown sugar factory and arrested 3 persons at T. Bethlehem village under Tuibong subdivision of Churachandpur district today. The police seized many items used in manufacturing brown sugar and ₹1 lakh in cash. The operation was part of the war against drugs. Sub-divisional police officer SDPO Thanlon David Kilong led the operation, which was carried out under the supervision of Superintendent of Police Churachandpur Amrita Sinha IPS. The arrested have been identified as Mangthang Lufeng, age 42 years, son of Jamsei of P. Haizang Cycle Subdivision, presently staying at T. Bethlehem, Churachandpur. Saimin Thang Lufeng, age 38 years, son of Led Paukhosei of M. Semol Village, Churachandpur. And Lenmin Sang Ralte, age 18 years, son of Sena of Langonom, Ziribam, presently staying at T. Bethlehem Village, Churachandpur. Churachandpur police has registered a case in this connection under Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act for further investigation as per a police report. Convener of Demand Committee on Creation of Autonomous District Councils, Samuel Kamei, expressed disappointment over the failure of the state government to carry out demarcation exercise for creation of Autonomous District Councils, ADCs for Farzol, Kamzong, None and Technopol districts of the state. He further said that ADC elections have been holding since 2017 in Jiribam, Kakching and other hill districts. He further expressed unhappiness over the alleged long-time partiality shown towards the newly created districts. Samuel Kamei appealed to the Chief Minister to meet their demands without delay.
1971 dagi akhoi district creation district declare tawdringai dagi pi khrabne autonomous district council se karigi aduda piraga hauzik phau Phazol Kamzong None gishu Technopol gishu pi dabra asisu pi pham thoe adudagina asim makhai do akhoi dasu separate ADC council se PO hai basine akhoi na hauzik demand committee na nibo se.
International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA organized a campaign on emotional tie and common development at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today. Hianglam Constituency MLA Dr. Radheshyam Yumnam, IPSA President Joy Chandra Konthauzam, Advisor H. Ibotombi Kuman, Ningnam Jimek Village Authority of Hunfung Village, Ukrul and Chief Daunasad Nelson of Churachandpur attended the campaign. MLA Dr. Radheshyam during the campaign said that social organizations such as IPSA has helped maintain good relationship between the hills and valley people.
Masigi matam asidadi computer age ni chawkhat par kam thengba matam ni sigi matam asida haugraba kaya gi wakhal lana khanabe mayam da dum khanduna lega koi masel sumsin baya daba nushina baya daba oina lega de apun balai pa amoina ke tu chawkhat pangamoy miyam be te tengonomoy amana khalle sentiments do amana uda pun to aduna lana khanabagi wari legi ngasidi hanagi phibam dunatre koi bhag tanare puwari gi haukiba ipai pu matabda leinareba state se leriba tonga tonga prusni leinareba nushi mari do ngasidi tapna tapna handalatana nushi chanaba parpa haure.
Federation of Government College Teachers Association Fegokta today continued protest demanding implementation of 7 Pay and Regulations 2018. The strike by the association entered its 25th day. Fegokta members staged a sit-in protest at Maharaj Bodhachandra College located at Palace Compound, Imphal this afternoon. A large number of government college teachers in Manipur took part in the demonstration. They geared up for a silent rally. However, a team of Imphal police led by Superintendent of Police Jogesh Chandra Havisam rushed to the site and foiled the attempt.
Sabian PSA Taja Basum Pidana Motem Togdana Taubaman Base Sarkar Giling Actasu Itihasta Amuba Kalite Hoganeva Aduna Cabinet approved Oromatung Mihum the 6 Pedo order Tokadu Yaraga Handaki Yasida Cabinet approved Oromatung the Tataruk Tarian and the Chonta is a Karinga Virino Haiba.
Meanwhile, Maharaj Bodhachandra College Students Union has appealed all concerned not to victimize the students. Union Finance Secretary Sakal Sem Nilman told journalists that the impasse between Fegokta and the state government has seriously affected the student community. Nilman mentioned that the coronavirus pandemic has already affected the life of the students. He called upon the government to bring an amicable solution to this stalemate.
Taujaningba appeal di ojasinga kanoga government ga lainariba chayetna ba se yamna thuna loisan biraganda yamna tema matamda loisan biraganda akoigi normal class ase hawanbiu akoi gi semester exam phajana thanba phanganbiu akoi tungi aphaba yumbi oina bagi damakta government amadi oja singna akoi gi interest ta yam thuna loisanbiraganda class ase hobiu.
With an objective to strengthen the BJP organization, the BJP Mahila Morcha Thobal district held its annual executive meeting today at the Morcha office located at Khongzom under Thobal district. Our correspondent reports Wangjing Tentha constituency MLA Paunam Brozen, BJP Thobal district President Yumnam Kumarjit, BJP Mahila Morcha Thobal district President L. Damayanti Devi, BJP Manipur Pradesh Mahila Morcha Vice President, Thobal district Mahila Morcha in charge T. Pamre Fi, BJP Thobal District Secretary and Thobal District Mahila Morcha in charge W. Beena Devi were present during the meeting. The attendees also paid floral tribute to the photographs of led BJP leaders.
Pina pati da betul thorang da lagi hari siapa kanjen pergi leadership pergi tapi, ini mana nanti development work ada semua siapa lebih sih sema iba lebih pusing sedikit itu ya, di luar tu pada daga sema iba lebih pusing sedikit pati piala sema.
Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management, a world-class aviation training and grooming institute. Attention all aspirant students. Admission open for April batch. 2-month in Imphal and 4-month in Bangalore. Available courses: cabin crew, airport operation and ground handling, hospitality management, food and beverages. Eligibility: 10th, 12th and graduate. Available facilities: 100% placement assistance, hostel for both boys and girls, international interaction program. All the student is compulsory for screening. For screening and admission counseling, please visit EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management. Pre-recruitment training for Staff Selection Commission SSC recruitment for post of Constable, GD men and women in CAPFs, CRPF, SSB, BSF, CISF, ITBP and NIA etc. and Assam Rifles. We will facilitate you with the following. Pre-recruitment physical training, classroom lectures and computer practice will start from 8th March 2021. Registration starts from 20th February 2021. Documentation guidance, physical and medical screening, assist online application submission and 1-year administrative support to all participants. For more details, please contact MRTC Kanchipur near Manipur University North Gate. Contact number 700-296-1109.
Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Residential Public School Vidyashram Bhimavaram. Khang hairaba amadi experience lairaba oja singna takpi tambibada natana tongan ba facility kaya fanghaliba mafam asida adomgi angang singbu tamhanbiduna tungi punsi sembada saruk yabiyu. Fanghanjari ba facility singdi separate SC hostel for boys and girls, sana khotnabagi lamda hiram suna lairaba, infrastructure matik chana lairaba, larik laisu tambagi atmosphere ningthina lairaba, amadi well equipped oiraba laboratories lairaba mafamni. Akupamorog dama contact obirau Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Residential Public School Vidyashram Bhimavaram. Contact number 9436033605 natraga 70138147999.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaika, Imphal.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life, nothing but excellence for a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishthaniketan, nothing but excellence.
Welcome back. A novel entitled Thamoi Kaina Michak, authored by Ngathem Ravichandra, was released today at his Hangang Mayalekai residence in Imphal East District under the aegis of Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF Manipur. Educationist and cultural activist Dr. S. Manauton Singh, who attended the function, also released PAWF's half-yearly publication titled Ngaklo. Speaking during the function, Dr. S. Manauton Singh underscored on the need to take care of senior writers of the state by the government under a policy.
Aigi thamoida koigi ai basingi maramda karigumba khara phauji koigi ai ba ojara bichandra si tungan ba yamna masagi pithorpa gunjana leiteng ba iba mani aduba hojik si magi phibam jamna sona ure solabasi phaubuda mana saitagi lamda khut thadna yana mapungoi ba maroi ba lari kya puthok pirak pasi yamna thaganingai ni.
Under the guidance of Dalit Sena Manipur State President Nongmaithem Sanjay, 38 Hyanglam Constituency Committee Lok Jan Shakti Party organized an old age and widow pension distribution program today at the Thongzao Awangleka Community Hall. Pension was distributed to around 150 beneficiaries.
Hangbadi yaba mi adubu madugumba scheme dona council hodraba mi sing aduga laibak thibi haja batare kogi lukra bising haitare adugumba pension ki scheme chingduna council gidaba mi sing aduda aikoi gi makai degi karigumba khara tobham thoina na akoi wakal da phokjaba degi scheme pension ki scheme masi koi thorangjabani haja batare.
Moirang Block Congress Committee Secretary M. Sharad has loaded Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren for giving an assurance to set up a special investigation team SIT very soon to probe irregularities in Moirang Municipal Council. M. Sharad was speaking to media today at Moirang Block Congress Committee office in Bisnupur district.
Sanvasai 2017-18 dagi 2019-20 phawagi Sahi ahum longe asok yamlaba senfam singasi mafam khangdana mangan khrabra kana no masida senari ba singsi elected councillor oigira council asigi official amadi staff sing oigira honorable cn piriba time bound haibadi thani asigi manungda yam thuna ticket piduna print amadi electronic media gi khuthangda general sing action lokhat le haibasi phungro pirakani haibasi Moirang Block Congress Committee na thajabani.
Uttarakhand Health Department, under the directions from Centre, has decided to declare those missing in the February 7 Chamoli disaster as dead, officials said yesterday. Of the initial 204 people missing in the Chamoli disaster, search and rescue workers have recovered 69 bodies, while 135 are still missing. Following a notification issued by the State Health Secretary Amit Negi on Sunday evening, the government has invoked the Birth and Death Registration Act 1969, under which the designated government officer will issue death certificates of the missing people to their family or relatives. 6 men were killed in a dynamite blast in Karnataka's Chikkabalpur district today when they were allegedly trying to dispose of illegal explosives. According to media reports, M. Chandrasekhar, Inspector General of Police, Central Range, cited an initial investigation and added the explosives belonged to a legal quarry pulled up recently for violation of norms. D. Sudhakar, who is the minister in charge of the district, said the explosives belong to the legal quarry that was closed down on February 7 for not storing explosives properly and not having an engineer at the site. Reports added the explosives were moved using a mini truck and 2 others accompanied it on bikes. Police have identified 3 owners of the quarry and legal action has begun. The European Union said it is considering sanctions on Myanmar, while the United States penalized 2 more generals for links to the military coup, as Western countries sought to praise the junta to avoid a violent crackdown after weeks of protest. Reuters report, junta leader General Min Aung Hlaing called for energy to be put into reviving the ailing economy, state media reported. A day after a general strike shut businesses and huge crowds gathered despite a warning from authorities that confrontation could get people killed, UN Special Reporter Tom Andrews said millions had marched in a breathtaking turnout despite the junta's threat. Crowds gathered again today, though in much smaller numbers. There were no reports of confrontations with security forces. Overnight, EU government showed support for those seeking to reverse the February 1 coup and the release of elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi, the report exulted. Let's now have the sports news. In sports today, a first 9A-side football tournament kicked off today at Taukumjang Charoi Chagotlong village playground under Nune district. The tournament is organized by Taukumjang Cultural Youth Club TCYC. Lanfun Lungkame, intending to contest the upcoming ADC election from None Circle, opened the tournament. Chairman of Charoi Chagotlong Patu village, Ningmei Kame, was also present in the opening ceremony. The opening match was played between TCYC and Raising Young Star. In all, 22 teams are participating in the tournament. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister feds Captain Soiba Maningba Rangnamei of Bihar Regiment. The 12-hour ban imposed on Uripo Kangchup Road ends peacefully. Chief Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar inspects different district and session judge courts. And India's daily COVID-19 cases fall. Active case load drops below 1,50,000. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur and good night.